Hello. I'm down here. Trying to charge my phone. Okay. Hello there. Fuck. Hydrate. Well, we'll do an advanced. Hold on. There we go. We'll do an advanced hydrate. What is it? With the help of Christ. What is it? Oh god. There you go. With the help of a resident shit sand. So can I add shit sand in here? Shit sand, there it is. Hey, there we go. Some good old shit sand. But first I'm gonna eat some cake and then I'll hydrate.
The Normandy is amazing, Shepard. It's an honor to be among her crew.
The Normandy combines the best of Alliance technology and Turian engineering. It shows what we're capable of if we work together.
Yeah. Okay. Oh god. I put the whole cake in my mouth and then bit down, but I bit into my face as well. So I'm now bleeding profusely. I need some Medigel. Oh god. But anyway, yeah. Just straight into the game. Because we're 400 IQ, yeah. I'm just so tasty. Right, I have my second cake. I'll try not to eat myself this time. Oh. Okay. I like the fibre gel up there. That's quite nice. Oh yeah, fibre gel put out a campaign down in London where they changed the name of train stations, subway stations, whatever, to different poop. Like, not puns, but I don't know. There was like Waterloo Roll. God, I don't know. I can't remember. I saw it today when I woke up. Poop train, pretty much. Yeah. So if anything, I'm helping them out with awareness because everyone's so embarrassed about talking about poop, which is understandable, but there's nothing wrong with poop.
Coming up in a report later today, Emily Wong investigates corruption on the Citadel and uncovers a full-blown crime syndicate.
Emily Wong doing a good job. Oh god. I should try and get sponsored. Being sponsored by Fibergel, that'd be pretty good. That would save a lot of money for me. Getting free Fibergel for a year. Oof. Man. I'd gladly sip that all day on stream. And then an hour later just you know? It's just the best. This is gonna be a good stream. Hold on. My buttons are broken. There we go. My caps lock stays on and
Hello, Commander.
the sprint gets broken.
Show me what you've got.
Or what?
I'll open the rare stocks for you, Commander. Enjoy.
Anyway. We're here. Oh, you. Okay. I'm just taking it because it's mine. I mean, I should give it. No, you know what? I don't want to use that. I'll use that one. Garrus, you earned this. Tally. So you can have that one. Rex can have the good one. Garrus, you can have this sniper. I'll also give you this. And that's fine. Okay. Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay. Well, that was a good find. Didn't realise they were out at this point. Okay, so where can we go? Wads. Oh, we can go everywhere, okay. Right, I should probably get this drinked. I don't know. Hello,
Yes,
Marlon.
human. You need something, yes?
Let me see what you had.
Oh, you will be pleased, I think. Very good things I have. You will see.
I like his face. Oh well, he doesn't have fancy stuff. That's fine. So, what's going on today? Let's have a little chat as I drink my shit sand. Have you taken your shit sand today? Because if not, You should try Fiber Gel. That's good. That's not. Okay. Just doing uni work? Ooh. You doing more drawings? Like that fancy robot? Or are you on to actually finishing it off, or well, not finishing it off, but you know, I don't know, making it.
Welcome back, EarthClan. Will you be needing supplies for your return to the colonies?
Yes.
Show me what you've got.
Most excellent. I am sure you will find something pleasing.
In 3D models. Oh, okay. Nice. Wish I could do all that stuff, but my brain is just too small. It's too smooth. Charles Saraceno.
No blood.
Excuse me, you're the Spectre, right? Commander Shepard, it is an honor to speak with you.
What's this demonstration about?
I'm Charles Saraceno of the Terra Firma Party. With Armistice Day coming soon, we're making our voices heard by the alien appeasers on the Presidium. Can I count on your support in the next election?
You're marking the end of the First Contact War with a protest?
As we have every year for the last 26 years. The war taught humanity a lesson that some would forget. If we don't stand up for ourselves, no one else will.
I could show you how to do 3D stuff, but I'm more familiar with Maya, and I'm using Blender at the moment. I don't know. The problem is I don't have the attention span anymore. Or the motivation, really. I can't focus on things. And it's difficult to focus on anything. The only thing I can really focus on is games. I don't know why. I think seems to be the only thing I'm interested in. I don't know. It's painful. I don't know. Maybe eventually I can do it. 'Cause I've tried courses and stuff online, but they're not the best. And I just don't understand it either. I find coding difficult. But that's okay.
I thought the lesson of the First Contact War was that there's other life in the galaxy, and they have opinions too.
Perhaps so, Commander. But if aliens feel free to express their opinions at gunpoint, why shouldn't we?
What happened at the mass relay was a misunderstanding. If you saw a child about to touch a gun, wouldn't you stop them?
I'd pull them away, yes. I wouldn't shoot them dead.
For 3D? For anything really. 2D, 3D, 5D. Don't know, I just cannot understand what to do. Like, the information can go in my head, but it won't stay there. I can't remember anything we did in college. It's not good.
What are you running for?
I'm seeking one of the 5 spacer seats in Parliament. They have certain Baroque conditions for a citizen to be able to vote for them. You have to spend more than 6 months a year in space, but you can't have stayed in any one settled system for more than a month. You do spend most of your time in space, Commander.
Usually easier when you know the basics and can ask questions. I think I would need to start from scratch again and work my way up. I can do it. I just don't have the mental ability at this point. Don't know. Maybe the shrooms will get legalized and I'll have some shrooms. Those would probably help.
I don't know Terra Firma's platform. What do you stand for?
Our core value is that Earth must stand firm against alien influences. Politically, culturally, and in the worst case, militarily.
But many of your subordinates make this a point of race, not politics.
Excuse me, I don't believe human politics are any of your business.
Turian spaceport is yours. Of course we're concerned about your leadership.
We live in this galaxy, Mr. Saraceno. We can't pretend that what we do affects no one else.
No, of course not. My apologies. I only meant to point out that other species have no right to interfere in Alliance politics.
I don't know, having an opinion isn't interfering with it. It's like, you know, contrary to popular belief, you're allowed to have an opinion. Even if you don't like someone or don't like something. People forget that. You're allowed to have an opinion. I don't know.
Sorry. I believe we need to work peacefully with other races.
We've heard that before in human history. Well-meaning naivete leads to declarations of peace in our time. We can't allow anything like Shanxi to happen again. I don't suppose I could convince you to issue a public statement of support for my candidacy. The support of the first human Spectre would be invaluable.
The occupation of Shanxi couldn't happen again. We weren't even sure there were aliens to garrison against back then.
It's still a powerful symbol, Commander. Shanxi is the only human territory ever occupied by an alien species.
You have the right to your opinion, Mr. Saraceno, but with all due respect, I disagree with it.
I understand. I'm glad you support the democratic process, at least. Thank you for your time, Commander. Remember Terra Firma on Election Day, because Terra Firma remembers you.
God.
Earth first! Terra Firma! Going alone!
Make Earth great again. Ah, yes.
Aliens off Earth!
Okay, motherfucker. Fucking aliens off Earth. Who the fuck? These people.
We bleed red!
Yeah, you'll be definitely bleeding red in a minute.
We bleed red!
I'd be a terrible Spectre. Gunning down everyone. Hey, Lang, how you doing?
Hey, Commander Shepard. Good to see you again. Anything you need?
I have to go.
Right. You're probably real busy. Well, see you around, Commander.
Throw the appeasers out!
Okay, I think...
Off Earth!
Oh my god. So we were supposed to go to Flux, weren't we? Yeah. I think so.
Pardon me, soldier. Can I take a moment of your time? Soldier, I've got a major situation, and I need help from somebody with humanity's interests at heart.
It's Commander, actually. What do you want?
Of course, right to business. That's why humanity has the best damn fleet in the galaxy. My name is Elias Keeler. I'm an alliance negotiator. We've got a big session coming up with the Solarians. You wouldn't believe what's riding on this. I'm fighting for humanity on this one, just like you are.
Go away, leave me alone. Running for my candidacy for Terra Firma under the banner of keeping aliens out of the galaxy. Fucking space racist over here. Oh my god. I don't know, I think having aliens on Earth would be quite a nice thing.
No, I'm sure there's plenty of people that would enjoy that. I don't know.
I think I'd rather just have some peace and quiet, you know.
Don't try to sell me on this. Just tell me what you want.
I need you to buy a mental stimulant for me. It's legal, but restricted. I've purchased the monthly limit, and I need more from the medbay.
What is this stimulant exactly?
Oh, I don't know the medical terms, but it increases mental capacity, short-term recall, that sort of thing. It helps me stay focused, and it keeps me sharp. Nothing gets by me when I'm on it.
Ah, this is what I need in order to learn things. Like coding. I don't know, I think I prefer the creative side of things. Like making films and whatever. A lot of jokes I could make, but if I do, it'll get me in trouble. Well, you have Steam. You can throw them at me. Can't read them out, of course.
If you know the monthly limits, why did you go over them?
The negotiations were supposed to be last week, but the Solarians stalled it, probably deliberately. If I don't get the stimulant, I'll be a wreck. My assistant will take over, and that would be a disaster.
You should put some trust in your assistant. Didn't you train him?
My assistant wants to bend over backwards for the Citadel races. He wants to show them we're reasonable. No race will respect us until we show them who's in charge. That's what it took with the Turians. Yeah, forget my assistant.
Why is there a sudden surge in people trying to show the aliens who's in charge? The fucking aliens are clearly in charge of the station. I think they found it first, and then we kinda slowly what do you call it? What's the word? Something along. I don't know. We came along slowly. There's a good word for it, but I can't remember what it is. So I think we just need to calm down.
Why is this deal so important?
CBT.
The Solarians want to set up long-term trade agreements. There are billions of credits at stake. If I don't get the drug, my assistant will take over and mess up the whole deal. It would be a disaster.
Do you think they use Dogecoin in Mass Effect?
You should put some trust in your assistant. Didn't you train him?
My assistant wants to bend over backwards for the Citadel races. He wants to show them we're reasonable. No race will respect us until we show them who's in charge. That's what it took with the Turians. Yeah, forget my assistant.
Why did they give me the same... Okay.
Keeler, you've got a problem. You need to get treatment.
It might look that way from the outside, but this is just a one-time slip-up. All the top negotiators are on stimulants close to the legal limit. It's the way the game is played.
Don't be an idiot, Fivehead.
Will overdosing on stimulants and getting arrested help humanity, Keeler?
Maybe you're right. I've been trying to keep humanity strong, and maybe I've pushed myself too hard. I'll tell you what, this will be the last time I use the stimulant. After this deal is finished, I'll get treatment.
That's what they always say. It's the last time. It's the last time. And then they go and use it. Fuck you.
You won't be doing humanity any favors if you overdose during negotiations. Get help now.
You don't understand. Humanity needs me, and I need that stimulant. Without it, I don't know anymore. I get so tired when I run out of the stimulant. I just need one more boost.
That sounds like an addict talking, Keeler. What does it take to convince you?
You're right. I'll go tell my assistant. I shouldn't be working like this. I'll get help. I'm just sorry it came to this.
People, get out of my goddamn way. And let me dance.
Hey, good to see
Doran. Doran, hello. My good friend. Why can't I pull out my gun? Woo! It's the most yeehaw thing you can do. Get your gun out, you know. Oh. Anderson. Anderson, also known as the Arbiter. Hello.
I'm glad you came, Shepard. I heard what happened.
They pulled me off the mission. Just like when they forced you to give up the Normandy.
I know, I'm sorry. I wanted to warn you, but there was no way to get a message to you before you docked. I know you're pissed off right now, but you can't give up. They all think this is over, but we both know it's not. You have to go to Ilos. You have to stop Saren from using the conduit.
There's only one ship that can get me into the Terminus systems undetected, and she's grounded.
Citadel controls locked out all the Normandy's systems, but if we override the Ambassador's orders, we can get them to bring the Normandy back online. You can be in the Terminus systems before anyone even knows you're gone.
If we steal the Normandy, you're the one left holding the bag.
And if Saren finds the conduit, life as we know it is over. The Reapers will destroy us. Humans, Asari, everybody. You're the only one who can stop him, Shepard. So I'll do whatever it takes to get you on the Normandy and off this station.
God, what was it? There was something I was going to say before, but I forget what it is. It might come back to me. It might not. I don't know.
Stealing the Normandy is mutiny. What if the crew won't help me?
The Normandy's your ship now, Commander. Her crew will follow you to the ends of the galaxy. We both know that.
I won't forget this, Captain. I promise.
I can unlock the Normandy from one of the consoles in the Citadel Control Center. You'll have a few minutes before anyone realizes what happened.
That's a restricted area patrolled by armed guards. How are you going to get in?
Leave that to me. Just make sure you're in the Normandy when the systems come back online.
You're gonna get yourself killed. There has to be another way.
Ambassador Udina issued the lockdown order. If I can hack into the computer in his office, maybe I can override it.
He won't just stand by while you use his computer.
Hopefully he won't be here. If he is, I'll just have to think of something.
The Ambassador won't forgive this, Captain. You'll be charged with treason, a capital offense.
We don't have a lot of options. I break into the Ambassador's computer, or I take my chances with the patrols in Citadel Control.
Oh. Go into his office.
You'll have a better chance if you go after the Ambassador's computer.
I was hoping you'd say that. The Ambassador has made this personal.
Yeah.
You ready to get the hell off this station, Commander?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
I'll take care of the lockdown. You get down to the Normandy and tell Joker to stand by.
Oh, here we... Captain's gone. Hello, Rita. This may be the last time you see Shepard.
Commander, thanks again for all your help.
Bye. Oh god. Goodbye,
Not
friend.
a bad place, but it's just not the same as back home.
Mm-hmm. Well, here we go. There's nothing else to do. I broke one of the quests, but that's okay. Where else can we go? Because there's some new stuff happening on the Citadel. I'll go to the embassies. Right, where are we? God damn it. First yawn. Over the stream. Second yawn? I don't know. Oh yeah, I still haven't drank my stuff. God damn it. 1 second. I'm gonna assume you can hear that. Make sure to give it a good mix. And then pray for your life as you drink it. Oh, fuck. Oh, God. It's really good. It helps a lot. Jesus Christ. Whew. Have you ever had any drink like this? It's just so fucking rotten. Oh God. I'm almost finished. Right, I think we just need to go. Oh, here's the office. Ooh. But I think we need to go to... Okay. You fucking lying to me, Cazador. You usually eat healthy enough not to need it. You quite literally have an IV containing Dr. Pepper going straight to your veins, come on. Don't lie to me.
A Solarian excavation team has run into an unexpected problem after unearthing a Prothean dig site. Hanar protesters have blockaded the dig site, claiming that artifacts of the Enkindlers, as the Hanar call them, should not be disturbed. The excavation team has appealed to Hanar representatives on the Citadel to reach a diplomatic solution.
That's what I drink and the way I eat. My poopy ain't too soupy. Yeah, but even still, it all contributes to your poopy soup levels. God. Fucking poop soup.
Stand by, shore party. Decontamination in progress.
Anderson, what are you doing here? I didn't send...
Oh yeah.
Get us out of here, Joker. Now!
You didn't say the full line. Well. So, should they all be ordered to shoot them down? I suppose they would be. Oh. We are now wanted, I suppose, space vigilantes at this point. Or maybe not rogue Spectre, but getting the hello kid, you wanna be awkward? Yep. Oh God.
Anything you need, Commander?
Let's talk about the dead person, Williams, who no one likes.
I wanted to see how you're dealing with Ash's death.
Dealing, sir. Sorry for anything I said back there. Adrenaline.
I understand. I don't like losing people either.
I've served for years, but never lost a soldier under my command. Not to hostile action, anyway. If you don't mind my asking, how did you deal with the losses on Elysium?
It was my job to get everyone out safe. I failed. I vowed not to let that happen again. Same here. I'll remember her, and I'll do better for her.
Yeah, I guess that's all we can do. Thanks for the advice, sir.
No
We'll talk
problem,
another time,
man.
Lieutenant.
Commander?
And goodbye. Let's have a look in my locker. I should not have looked in my locker. It's full of crap. Someone stuffed all these old, forgotten guns in my locker. Dr. Chakwas, how you been?
It's strange, being a fugitive from the Alliance.
Fugitive,
This crew has sacrificed everything for you, Shepard. Don't let us down.
Yeah. You got it. Hello, Liara. Awkward person number 2.
This will all be over soon, Shepard. One way or another.
Yeah. Okay.
This will all be over soon, Shepard. One way or another.
Okay, bye. Oh. God damn it. I was gonna say, I wonder if Liara needs fiber gel. I wonder what Rex would be like with fiber gel. Whew. Fucking hell. Hello, Garrus.
I can't believe we stole the Normandy. I mean, I'm not surprised after everything you've told me, but still.
You sound worried, Garrus.
No, not really. If you're wrong, we'll pay for it. But if you're right and we did nothing, I think we'd regret it a whole lot more. I just hope we can catch Saren before they realize we're missing.
We'll catch him. Just be ready when we do.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah. Hello, Rex.
Stealing an Alliance ship? Risky stuff. But I'm right behind you, Shepard. It's the least I can do.
And just say it. What?
Everyone else thinks I'm crazy.
Sometimes crazy is the best way to go. I just hope they don't catch us before we get our hands on Saren.
You and me both.
He'll get us through, Shepard.
So long, Rex.
Shepard.
Hello, Tally. Hello, Adams.
Heard we're headed into the Terminus systems, Commander. Don't worry, sir. The Normandy's a hell of a ship. She'll get us through this.
Thank you. Hello, Tally.
We're fugitives on the run. Very exciting, Shepard. I wonder what the Council would do to us if we got caught.
The Normandy's the best ship in the fleet. They'll never catch us.
I hope you're right.
Don't worry about it.
I should go.
See you later.
I like the way she says "see you later." She seems excited about the whole thing. I don't know, space travel. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe she's actually deeply distraught. I don't know how people work, let alone aliens. Oh god, where'd my mouse go? Okay. Actually, what's this called? Spectrum Master Gear. Let's see. Put that on. Give me some of that as well. Presley.
Can't believe we stole the Normandy. I know we'll all be court-martialed if this doesn't work out, but part of me loves this.
He's not too bad at this point.
Oh, damn it, no sign of pursuit? I was hoping the Council would send some ships after us. I was looking forward to putting the Normandy through her paces. Figured I'd get to see what this ship can really do.
Saren's still out there. Maybe we'll get a chance to play hide and seek with Sovereign.
You know, it doesn't seem like much fun when you say it, Commander. So you need something?
Wow.
I have to go.
He's not wrong.
Alright, see ya.
See, Joker's the kind of guy that would fit into our group, Mr. Cazador. You know? Hmm. At least I think so. Well, we're on the run, and we're going to Ilos, in the Pangea Expanse. Refuge. Once again, I could say something that would get me in trouble. Well, you have Steam. Oh god, what happened? What? Okay. Zephy. A relatively small hydrogen helium gas giant. I get totem. Hydrate. A pressure cooker atmosphere. Oh, okay. Some people used to live here. Or there might have been people here. Oh, let's go to Ilos. In the golden age of the Protheans, Ilos was a verdant world, dotted with spires and arches of magnificent cities. Even casual observation shows that this is no longer the case. Ilos has been devastated by means unknown, its entire surface changed to the colour of rust. The atmosphere shows heightened levels of oxygen. Wildfires, presumably ignited by lightning strikes, can be seen burning on the dark side. Ooh. This indicates that most, if not all, respirating animal lifeforms have died off. Surface gravity is a comfortable 1.17 standard Gs. Jeez Louise. Let's go. The Mew Relay. The Geth.
Commander? We've got company.
Have their sensors picked us up yet?
Well, stealth systems are engaged. Unless we get close enough for a visual, they won't have any idea we're here.
Picking up some strange readings from the planet's surface.
Take us down, Joker. Lock in on the coordinates.
Negative on that, Commander. The nearest landing zone's 2 clicks away.
We'll never make it in time on foot. Get us something closer.
There is nowhere closer. I've looked.
Drop us in the Mako.
You need at least 100 meters of open terrain to pull off a drop like that. The most I can find near Saren is 20.
20 meters? We'll never get in close enough for a drop.
We have to try.
Find another landing zone.
There is no other landing zone!
The descent angle's too steep.
It's our only option.
It's not an option. It's a suicide run. We don't...
I can do it.
Joker,
I can do it.
gear up and head down to the Mako. Joker, drop us right on top of that bastard.
Yeah. Okay. Now here's the choice. Who do we take? I was thinking Tali and Rex, or Rex and Garrus, the OG group, the boys. Rex for sure, yeah. Because I'm trying to think. We're going up against Geth, so Tali might have something to say about it. I suppose they all have something to say. Where's my... Right. Heads for Garrus, tails for Tali. Maybe Liara. It's a planet of the Protheans. Yeah, she wouldn't want to miss that opportunity to get down there on the planet. Also, I just realised we didn't get the romance scene. Huh. Oh well. So you really only have two choices for that then? That's okay. That's because you chose not to go for it? Yeah, I thought I might get someone else. So it doesn't happen in this one then. Oh well. You know, maybe some good old Rex romance. You know. I don't know. Okay, we got Rex. I flipped and got Tali. But I don't know. Yeah, just take everyone. I think there's a mod to take everyone. I don't know how that works, but yeah, fuck it. I really want Garrus though.
You two, keep moving. Inside, now.
We have to get inside this bunker before Saren finds the conduit. There is no way we're getting past that door with brute force.
Saren found some way to open it. There must be some kind of security override somewhere in this complex.
We will have to find some way to get it up and running again.
God, it's been so long since I heard this music. So, these are the Prothean gods or something, aren't they? Can't remember.
Oh, it's full auto. Oh. Okay. Oh god. Right, what's down here? Wait, something's messed up with my pistol. There we go. Oh god. Okay. Let's see. Oh, here you go. Biotic amp. You can have that one. Okay. What are you? What are you doing over there? Bonk. He died. It died. I don't know. Just armature control. Ooh. What? I should really put on something better than Inferno. Sledgehammer maybe. Oh no, that's toxic, isn't it? Yeah. Snubbling. I need something like tungsten. But much better. Oh well. I'll take sledgehammer for now. Oh wow, that's actually much better now. Okay. Where are we? Over there. Oh god. There's an elevator to our left, this way. Okay. That's it. Okay, let's have a look at this lift, see what's in it. We can't. That's okay. Oh, time to go south. This seems like a nice enough planet. Just very overgrown. Understandably so. Okay. God, I need to sit back.
Okay. You should still be able to hear me. And as you can see, my voice... Every time I sit back, my voice goes to its actual pitch and tone. I should really sit back more often. As I sit forward, my voice goes higher. Jeez, that was close. No. You know what, I'm gonna mount this thing. Oh my god. You see that? You see that? You can mount on Eyeless as well. Get fucking slapped. Even Rex did it. That just proves my entire point. Let's take everything. Okay. Sorry, I was looking at Blender. I'll fucking put you in a blender. I'm gonna harass you for the rest of my life. That is a lift. Don't know where it goes. Also, the no was for not being able to hear you. I thought so. There we go. Right, so where did this actually take us? Okay, this took us there. That's fine. Am I loud and clear? Might move a bit closer. Maybe a bit here. Here should be fine. As long as I don't sneeze into the mic. Oh, that. Oh, just. Oh. I thought it took us somewhere else. That's okay. God, every time I eat, I just want to sleep. Anywhere else to go? Nope, that's fine. Oh, let's see what's down here. I'm sure there's nothing bad down here.
This place still has power. It must be running off its own generator.
This must be the command center for the entire complex. Saren's troops must have sealed the doors from here after he went inside. We will have to figure out how to disengage the security lockdown if we ever want to get inside that bunker.
Mm-hmm. Stuck. Oh, it's you. so loud. Was that? I'm not falling for that. Hey, we have a friend. We have another friend. Nice. Hello. They seem nice. Falling for what? I thought you might want some good gear. No, I'm fine. I have the best possible gear I can get. It's a nice place. I wonder if there's stuff like this on Earth. Without all the Geth terminals, of course, but... Ah. Yeah, you're trying to throw a ligma at me.
Come, Saren already has a head start. We have to go find him before he reaches the conduit.
Unless he's already found it, then we're just walking into a trap.
That is a chance we will have to take.
Hold on. Something's happening.
Too late. Unable to... Invading fleets. No escape.
Sounds like some kind of message, but I don't recognize the language.
It is probably in Prothean. This recording must be 50,000 years old. No wonder we cannot understand it.
I think the name is easy. Is it the Spectre guns? The HMWP thing? Maybe Are you trying to throw me a ruse? Do me a ruse? I don't know what internet words.
The message is all broken up, but I recognize some of the words. It's a warning against the Reaper invasion.
Of course. Between the beacons and the cipher, an understanding of the Prothean language would have been transferred into your mind.
Not safe. Seek refuge inside the archives.
What's it saying? Can you make out anything useful?
Fought Reapers. The Citadel. Overwhelmed. Only hope. Act of desperation. The conduit. All is lost.
Why would I be throwing a ruse? you know why. The name. I'm not entirely sure what would follow the rest of the name, but it looks like one of those names, and I'm not falling for it. Not this time.
It said something about the conduit, but it's too degraded to help. We should go.
Cannot be stopped. Cannot be stopped.
Is this Solarian planet? Oh. Well, I don't know if I can get there now. My god. I'm so close to saying the word. But I'm not doing it. I'm not falling for it. I can hear you fucking giggling from here. Okay. Where am I going? This way? Yeah. But no, I don't know about that planet. Where is it? I wouldn't even know what to turn it into. Okay. God. I don't know if you're serious or not. This is annoying. Hey, look, an armature. Another one.
Good idea. The firepower will come in handy.
Argos roll. Hold on. It's mostly just a place they sell weapons and armor. I mean, that's not what the wiki says.
I have spent my life studying the Protheans, but I never dreamed I would discover anything like this. This bunker might have been the last refuge of their entire species. Just imagine what mysteries it might hold. Imagine what secrets it might reveal.
Hey, try to remember why we're here. Saren, the Conduit, the fate of the entire known galaxy.
I am sorry. I was swept up in the moment. I just hope we have the opportunity to study this place in detail after this is done.
I thought Saren would have set some kind of trap or ambush for us. They must have been in too much of a hurry.
Or we just have yet to run into it.
What does the wiki say? The wiki says, you shut your damn mouth. I'm getting so close to the saying, what's this planet? You're really googling things so that you can dodge a Ligma? I knew it wasn't real to begin with. I was just reinforcing my
what are all those
suspicion.
things on the wall? Some kind of container?
They look like stasis pods. The Protheans
What? You know what? Dunkma? What is Dunkma? How'd you go in though? I was a bit croak with that one. Dunk my balls in your mouth. See? I may be dumb, but I ain't stupid. Dunk my balls. Oh god. I'll get you an Emmy too, or something like that. Yeah, you probably will.
What is happening?
It's a trap! Saren must have set an ambush.
I do not think Saren is behind this.
Oh, hello. You'll get a pure Ligma and pass away. I probably will. There we go, and the best song in the game. I think I'll mute for this part.
I have studied the Protheans for decades, but I have never felt this sense of foreboding. What will we find down there?
Don't get your hopes up. The only thing we can depend on right now is ourselves.
You are not Prothean, but you are not machine either. This eventuality was one of many that was anticipated. This is why we sent our warning through the beacons.
Looks like some kind of VI program. Pretty badly damaged.
I do not sense the taint of indoctrination upon any of you. Unlike the other that passed recently. Perhaps there is still hope.
This is incredible. An actual Prothean VI, and I can understand it.
I have been monitoring your communications since you arrived at this facility. I have translated my output into a format you will comprehend. My name is Vigil. You are safe here for the moment, but that is likely to change. Soon, nowhere will be safe.
Are you some kind of artificial intelligence program?
I am an advanced non-organic analysis system, with personality imprints from Kesad Aishan, Chief Overseer of the Ilos Research Facility.
Why did you bring me here?
You must break a cycle that has continued for millions of years. But to stop it, you must understand, or you will make the same mistakes we did. The Citadel is the heart of your civilization and the seat of government, as it was with us, and as it has been with every civilization that came before us. But the Citadel is a trap. The station is actually an enormous mass relay, one that links to dark space, the empty void beyond the galaxy's horizon. When the Citadel relay is activated, the Reapers will pour through, and all you know will be destroyed.
How come nobody ever noticed the Citadel was an inactive mass relay?
The Reapers are careful to keep the greatest secrets of the Citadel hidden. That is why they created a species of seemingly benign organic caretakers. The Keepers maintain the station's most basic functions. They enable any species that discovers the Citadel to use it without fully understanding the technology. Reliance on the Keepers ensures no other species will ever discover the Citadel's true nature. Not until the relay is activated and the Reapers invade.
I'm gonna have to go quickly grab some stuff. Okay, no problem. Also gonna think up all the ligmas I can while I'm out, so be on your toes. Oh no. Oh god.
How do the Reapers survive out in dark space?
We have only theories. The researchers here came to believe the Reapers enter prolonged states of inactivity to conserve energy. This allows them to survive the thousands and thousands of years it takes for organic civilization to rebuild itself. But in this state, they are vulnerable. By retreating beyond the edges of the galaxy, they ensure no one will accidentally discover them. They keep their existence hidden until the Citadel relay is activated.
Yeah, I'll leave that for later. Hydrate. Okay. That one.
If he turns on the relay, the Reapers can wipe out the Council and the Citadel fleet in one fell swoop.
That was our fate. Our leaders were dead before we even realized we were under attack. The Reapers seized control of the Citadel, and through it, the mass relays. Communication and transportation across our empire were crippled. Each star system was isolated, cut off from the others. Easy prey for the Reaper fleets. Over the next decades, the Reapers systematically obliterated our people. World by world, system by system, they methodically wiped us out.
Some of you must have managed to survive.
Through the Citadel, the Reapers had access to all our records, maps, census data. Information is power, and they knew everything about us. Their fleets advanced across every settled region of the galaxy. Some worlds were utterly destroyed. Others were conquered, their populations enslaved. These indoctrinated servants became sleeper agents under Reaper control. Taken in as refugees by other Protheans, they betrayed them to the machines. Within a few centuries, the Reapers had killed or enslaved every Prothean in the galaxy. They were relentless, brutal, and absolutely thorough.
What do the Reapers get out of this? Why do they keep repeating this pattern of genocide over and over?
The Reapers are alien, unknowable. Perhaps they need slaves or resources. More likely they are driven by motives and goals organic beings cannot hope to comprehend. In the end, what does it matter? Your survival depends on stopping them, not in understanding them.
I don't understand. Where did the Reapers go after they conquered your people?
Our worlds were stripped bare, harvested by the indoctrinated slaves. Everything of value, all resources, all technology was taken. Certain that all advanced organic life had been extinguished, the Reapers retreated back through the Citadel relay into dark space, sealing it behind them. All evidence of the Reaper invasion had been wiped away. Only their indoctrinated slaves were left behind, abandoned. Mindless husks, no longer capable of independent thought, the indoctrinated soon starved or died of exposure. The genocide of the Protheans was complete.
You said you brought me here for a reason. Tell me what I need to do.
The conduit is the key. Before the Reapers attacked, we Protheans were on the cusp of unlocking the mysteries behind mass relay technology. Ilos was a top-secret facility. Here, researchers worked to create a small-scale version of a mass relay, one that linked directly to the Citadel, the hub of the relay network.
The conduit is not a weapon. It is a backdoor onto the Citadel.
How did you manage to stay hidden?
All official records of our project were destroyed in the initial attack on the Citadel. While the Prothean Empire came crashing down, Ilos was spared. We severed all communication with the outside, and our facility went dark. The personnel retreated underground into these archives. To conserve resources, everyone was put into cryogenic stasis. I was programmed to monitor the facility and wake the staff when the danger had passed. But the genocide of an entire species is a long, slow process. Years passed, decades, centuries. The Reapers persisted, and my energy reserves were dwindling.
How did you survive?
I began to disable the life support of non-essential personnel. First support staff, then security. One by one, their pods were shut down to conserve energy. Eventually, only the stasis pods of the top scientists remained active. Even these were in danger of failing when the Reapers finally retreated back through the Citadel relay.
There were hundreds of stasis pods out there. You just shut them down? You killed them?
You couldn't let everyone die. Better to sacrifice some so others could live.
This outcome was not completely unforeseen. My actions were a result of contingency programming entered on my creation.
I bet they didn't tell the non-essential staff about this contingency.
I saved key personnel. When the Reapers retreated, the top researchers were still alive. My actions are the only reason any hope remains. When the researchers woke, they realized the Prothean species was doomed. There were only a dozen individuals left, far too few to sustain a viable population. Yet they vowed to find some way to stop the Reapers from returning. A way to break the cycle forever. And they knew the Keepers were the key.
Aren't they under the influence of the Reapers?
The Keepers are controlled by the Citadel. Before each invasion, a signal is sent through the station compelling the Keepers to activate the Citadel relay. After decades of feverish study, the scientists discovered a way to alter this signal. Using the conduit, they gained access to the Citadel and made the modifications. This time, when Sovereign sent the signal to the Citadel, the Keepers ignored it. The Reapers are trapped in dark space.
Saren must have some plan to undo everything you did.
The one you call Saren will use the conduit to bypass the Citadel's defenses. Once inside, he will transfer control of the station to Sovereign. Sovereign will override the Citadel systems and manually open the relay, and the cycle of extinction will begin again.
Is there any way we can stop them?
There's a data file in my console. Take a copy when you go. When you reach the Citadel's master control unit, upload it to the station. It will corrupt the Citadel's security protocols and give you temporary control of the station. It might give you a chance against Sovereign.
Wait, where's the Citadel's master control unit? I've never heard of anything like that.
Through the conduit. Follow Saren. He will lead you to your destination.
If the Reapers are trapped in dark space, how did Sovereign get here?
It is logical to assume the Reapers would leave one of their own behind after each extinction. A sentinel to pave the way for their inevitable return. Like those in dark space, Sovereign probably spent most of the last 50,000 years in a state of hibernation. Periodically, it would wake to analyze the situation. Keeping its existence hidden, it would evaluate the state of galactic civilization. And when the time was right, it would signal the Citadel and usher in the next Reaper invasion. But this time the signal failed. The Keepers did not respond. Sovereign's allies were trapped in the void. Alone, it was forced to try and discover what had gone wrong.
Sovereign's the largest ship in the galaxy. Why all this secrecy? Why not just attack the Citadel?
Sovereign is not invincible. Revealing its true nature would have united the forces of every organic species against it. Even a Reaper couldn't survive such odds. But the Reapers are patient. They will not rush into the unknown. Sovereign could have been planning this for centuries, moving deliberately, gathering allies. Slowly, it has assembled the pieces of the puzzle, working through agents to keep itself hidden. Saren is the most visible pawn of the Reapers, but I doubt he was the first. Now Sovereign has grown bold. Whether from confidence or desperation, I cannot say. But it is determined to reopen the portal to dark space.
What about the beacon on Eden Prime? And the one on Vermeer? What were they for?
At our apex, the beacons spanned the breadth of our empire. We used them as a single galaxy-wide network to transmit data and communications rapidly from world to world. Virtually all the beacons were destroyed during the invasion, but once the Reapers were gone, the survivors here on Ilos decided to risk sending out a message. We knew it was unlikely there were other survivors, but if there were, we wanted them to know about Ilos. We wanted to give them hope, so a message was sent across the network.
You could have exposed yourself to the Reapers.
In truth, we didn't expect any of the beacons would still function, but we had to try. If there were survivors, we had to reach them. The message was meant for our own people. It was coded so only organic beings could interpret it. We still didn't understand the power of Reaper indoctrination. We never realized it could lead an agent of the machines, like Saren, to this world. But it has also led you here. So perhaps we did not fail after all.
So when the Reapers created the Citadel, they created the Keepers as well?
A more likely scenario is that the Keepers were one of the early harvested civilizations. Perhaps the very first. Perhaps they responded well to indoctrination, or the Reapers simply bred them to be obedient. In any case, they were left behind to operate and maintain the Citadel. But the Keepers are no longer directly controlled by Sovereign or its ilk. They evolved so that they only respond to the signals emitted by the Citadel itself. When the Protheans altered the Citadel's signals, they broke Sovereign's hold over the Keepers. Now, they are completely harmless.
Sovereign must have realized that organic races were difficult to control.
A likely hypothesis. The Keepers evolved in an unanticipated direction. Non-organic servants like the Geth would be more predictable.
What happened to the survivors from the Conduit project?
They used the Conduit to gain access to the Citadel, but the Conduit is only a prototype. The portal only links in one direction, so they were trapped on the station. I do not know what became of them then. It is unlikely they found any food or water on the station. I fear they suffered a slow, grim death. I only know they succeeded in their mission to seal the relay. Your presence here proves their sacrifice was not in vain.
Saren's got enough of a head start. Grab that data file and let's go.
Shepard, are you sure? Who knows how much longer Vigil will be here? Even now the projection is weak. This might be our only chance to speak with it, our only link to the knowledge of the Protheans. It is the opportunity of a lifetime.
It might know something useful.
I will provide whatever information I can. My data banks, however, are limited to information directly related to stopping the Reaper invasion.
I've got the file. Come on.
The one you call Saren has not reached the Conduit. Not yet. There is still hope if you hurry.
Oh, there we go. That is Vigil. And it's time to go. Need to save the galaxy. Wonder what the Protheans were like.
All their culture, all their advanced technology, and the Protheans were taken in by the Reapers just as we were. They failed.
Keep it moving. I've got no intention of ending up like them.
Up. Let's go. Oh god. Come on, come on. There you go. Oh my god. What? There you go. Good. Okay. This is a nice place. Said that a few times now, but it's true. It'd be a good place to explore. It's Colossus, or no? Tungsten I need. No. Oh well. Level up. Ow, god, ow. Jesus. Okay. Master barrier, stasis. Warp would be a good one. Oh yeah, it's full. There we go. Save the Citadel, and so we shall. I always liked that ragdoll in this game. Oh god. I need to stream it earlier. So I'm not just yawning the whole time. What's going on down there?
There, the conduit. It's incredible.
We don't have time to admire the view. We have to get through that relay, and these Geth aren't gonna make it easy on us.
Hmm. Oh no. Jesus.
Activate the defenses! Seal the station! The arms aren't moving. Systems not responding. Abandon the Citadel! Evacuate the Council! Citadel Control! Citadel Control, do you copy?
You know, Saren and the Geth are pretty good bad guys.
Hang on, things are gonna get a little rough.
God, what is all this stuff around the sides? God.
Critical failures detected across all monitored systems.
Oh no.
Please begin emergency evacuation procedure.
We came from that.
Critical failures detected across all monitored systems. Please begin
Avina, are you okay?
This is not a drill. Critical evacuation procedures. This is
Hello,
not a
Avina.
drill. The Presidium is experiencing
God.
severe system malfunctions across the entire level. All non-emergency personnel must evacuate immediately.
Come on. We need to stop Saren before it's too late.
Please begin emergency evacuation procedures. This is not a drill. Critical failures detected across all monitored systems. Please begin emergency evacuation procedures. This is not a drill.
Oh, okay. Oh wow. Wait, what? Did he just kill the keepers?
The Citadel's closing. There's...
Oh, okay.
Don't let the enemy ships inside the arms.
There's a Turian. I like their ships. Nice design. Oh god. Sovereign's not a fan then? That's okay. He's allowed to dislike them.
it is, I suppose.
Saren's locked the elevator. Suit up! We're going outside!
Oh no. Oh wow. I wonder what it's like to be in the residential district, you know, just sitting in your house, and then all the arms close, and suddenly you've got a million neighbours right next to you. Oh god. Never realised how big Sovereign is. Jesus. Oh fuck that. Okay. Well, time to go. Somewhere. In here. Oh, it's a tram. No, it's a lift. Forgot what it was already. Okay. God. Oh, bye. Where's it go? I think he's, yep, they're going forever. Oh, well. Leave me alone. Tsunami medical exoskeleton. Does Liara have good stuff? Not really. Oh god, no. Right, you can take that and medical. Wait, shield interface. Yeah. Okay. Oh wow. Let's turn that on.
that one. Another one here. Okay. 1 second. Oh no. Seems my abilities have broken again. Overload should be there, and sabotage should be there. Oh, we leveled up. We leveled up. 57. Give me that one. Yeah. Okay. Jesus. God damn. Right. Let's get a good grenade going. Cryo, fusion. I'll go with cryo. That'll help. Oh, can't hack that one. Okay. Oh god. The size of that. You don't realise till you get right under them. Just how big they are. Okay. I think that should be it. Nope, there's more. Fucking hell. Jeez. How would you even build something that size? Why would you build something that size? I wonder who built them. Because I can't remember. Suppose I'll find it. Anything over here? Oh. Wait. We'll
We'll go this way. Let's go. Yeah, okay. Hello? Is anyone here? Yep, let's get it. Okay. Let's clear this place. Oh yeah, look at all that stuff that we're not gonna use ever. Oh, hello.
I was afraid you wouldn't make it in time, Shepard.
Had to wipe out a few hundred of your followers along the way. Sorry if I kept you waiting.
You've lost. You know that, don't you? In a few minutes, Sovereign will have full control of all the Citadel systems. The relay will open. The Reapers will return.
I've still got a few tricks up my sleeve.
You survived our encounter on Vermeer, but I've changed since then. Improved. Sovereign has upgraded me.
Fancy hardware's not gonna save you.
I suppose I should thank you, Shepard. After Vermeer, I couldn't stop thinking about what you said. About Sovereign manipulating me. About indoctrination. The doubts began to eat away at me. Sovereign sensed my hesitation. I was implanted to strengthen my resolve. Now my doubts are gone. I believe in Sovereign completely. I understand that the Reapers need organics. Join us, and Sovereign will find a place for you, too.
I'd rather die than live like that.
Then you will die. And your companions. Everyone you know and love. Everyone you've ever met. Don't you understand? You will all die. The Reapers can't be stopped. Not by the Protheans. Not by you. The cycle always continues.
Sovereign hasn't won yet. I can stop it from taking control of the station. Step aside and the invasion will never happen.
We can't stop it. Not forever. You saw the visions. You saw what happened to the Protheans. The Reapers are too powerful.
You could have resisted. You could have fought. Instead, you surrendered. You quit.
Maybe you're right. Maybe there is still a chance for... The implants. Sovereign is too strong. I'm sorry. It is too late for me.
There's still one way to stop this. If you've got the guts.
Goodbye, Shepard. Thank you.
Saren's so close, I can smell him.
We have to stop Saren.
We did. We can go home now. Oh well. Let's go beep and boop this.
Vigil's data file worked. I've got control of all systems.
Quick! Open the station's arms. Maybe the fleet can take Sovereign down before he regains control of the station.
See if you can open a communications channel.
Joker?
The Destiny Ascension. Main drives offline. Kinetic barriers down 40%. The Council is on board. I repeat, the Council is on board.
Normandy to the Citadel. Normandy to the Citadel.
Hey.
Please tell me that's you, Commander.
I'm here, Joker.
We caught that distress call, Commander. I'm sitting here in the Endura sector with the entire Arcturus fleet. We can save the Ascension. Just unlock the relays around the Citadel and we'll send the cavalry in.
You'd sacrifice human lives to save the Council? What have they ever done for your kind?
This is bigger than humanity. Sovereign is a threat to every organic species in the galaxy.
That's why you can't throw away reinforcements trying to save the Council. Hold them back until the Citadel arms open up and the human fleet can go after Sovereign.
What's the order, Commander? Come in now to save the Ascension, or hold back?
I mean... Well, I don't want to let them die. Because it makes sense to have a council with all the all the different species. Concentrate on Sovereign. If I do that, is there a chance that they can live? Maybe not. So let the Council die. Save humanity. Save the Council. And let some humans die. Concentrate on Sovereign. And everyone might live. That's a chance you have to take. I think.
Wait until those arms open, Joker. We need all our ships focusing on Sovereign, even if it means sacrificing the Council.
A sacrifice for the greater good. I only pray it is not made in vain.
All Alliance ships, hold formation. Wait for a shot at Sovereign. Nothing else matters. I repeat, nothing else matters.
Admiral Hack.
Picking up reinforcements. It's the Alliance. Open a comm channel. This is the Ascension. We're taking heavy damage. Guardian defenses are over. Kinetic barriers are offline.
Commander, they closed the channel.
Well. That's how it goes.
Make sure he's dead.
He's dead.
Oh no.
Sovereign, and this station is mine.
What is it?
Get down!
Rex, what are you doing, guys? You good? I'm gonna. You as well. Oh, hello. Didn't realize the Geth would be here as well. Stuck. What? Oh no. Come on. Jesus.
Sovereign's too strong. We have to pull back. Negative. This is our only chance. Take that monster down no matter what the cost.
Where the fuck is it? It is. Nope, he disappeared. Rex, please. Now's not the time, Rex. What? The game just froze. Okay. What is it? I kinda regret not saving the council. But they never listened. He didn't like me anyway, so... Oh god. The game's bugged. Nice. Everything's going to hell. Saren, I swear to god. Oh! I'm broken. Nice. Well. Yeah, I'm stuck facing this way. Oh, there we go. Nice. Fixed it. Saren, I swear to god. Get down from there. Easy. There we go.
You've arrived just in time. Saren is no more. Yeah.
Its shields are down. Now's our chance.
Hit it with everything we got.
Guard on my flank. We're going in.
Go!
Oh no. Shepard's dead. Oh no.
Captain Anderson, we found them. They're in here.
Take it easy. It's over. You're safe now. Where's the commander?
Yeah.
We got your message, Ambassador. What's all this about?
No need to get worked up, Captain. I'd like to end this meeting with all my teeth still in place.
Oh, you won't.
You should thank me for what I did. If the Normandy was still grounded, we'd all be dead right now.
I understand, Captain. You did what you had to do. That's not why you're here. We need to talk about what happened to the Council.
Commander Shepard did the right thing. We had to hold our fleet back to go after Sovereign. It was the only way.
I agree, but this also presents us with an opportunity. The Citadel fleets were decimated in the attack. Their losses have made the Alliance stronger. They can't rebuild without us. We need to take the lead in forming a new council, one with a human chairman at its head.
No. I'd rather have someone else. 'Cause fuck you, Iduna. Shepard comes running over the hill of trash in his leotard. Oh yes. Has to make a good entrance, you know.
This wasn't some plan for the Alliance to seize power. Forcing the other races to accept our leadership is going to cause problems.
The other species are scared. They've never faced anything like this before. They don't know what to do. They want us to step forward. They believe in us because of you, Shepard. You saved the galaxy from Sovereign. You're a symbol of everything good about humanity. Our courage, our strength.
The Ambassador's right. The other races look up to us now. They won't just accept our leadership. They'll welcome it.
Given everything you've done, Commander, the Alliance will want to know who you think our Council Chairman should be.
kill the council. I wasn't planning on it, but yes. I've never done it before either, so because it was either save the council and let a lot of humans die, or hold back and maybe have everyone live, or save the humans and kill the council. So I went with the maybe option, but everyone died anyway. Prepare for unforeseen consequences. Yeah, okay, G-Man. Prepare for unforeseen consequences. Fucking. The free man would lead us. I mean, I don't think Anderson likes to be in the middle of politics. I don't like Udina, so I don't care.
Let the politicians figure this one out. I've got real work to do. The Reapers are still out there, and I'm gonna find some way to stop them.
That's what I would do.
We're headed for war with the Reapers. If we lose, it's the end of all life as we know it. We have to show the rest of the galaxy what it takes to survive. With the support of the other races, we can win this battle. With them behind us, we can stand against the Reapers' return and drive them back into dark space.
Got his eyes. There he is. Abigail Shepard has saved the Citadel. Now for the credits. And the good thing about the credits is they announced that this song is okay. So I can have it on. And I will mute. I'll still be here though.